They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
On the visitors' sideline.
Our scoreless game may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal.
Green 80, run!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Ladd McConkey, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. And here come the Saints for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a 1st-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
Back to throw. Fields.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Fields. That is caught. McMillan with it.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
34 yards. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Chargers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Saints 7.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll find McMillan here.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Now Fields
Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Oh, what a move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season. Right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are back to 500 on the year. Got the win last weekend. And it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do,
Fights through and now a crease. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnston. And a gain of 5. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
White 80.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
my first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, Now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The Saints offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Set. Count.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a handoff up the middle. Crocker, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
380. Go.
Up the middle they go. Crocker down to about the 32.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook,
Herbert has it knocked free.
a lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Saints offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been running down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, Scott. 319, cut. Cut.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st.
Here we go. Cut.
Now it's Fields. This is caught by McMillan.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He continues to be a thorn in the side of this defense. That last catch going to put him over 200 yards receiving now for the ball game. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, got what?
Here's Fields. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
Here we go.
Fields.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Here's Herbert. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Johnston.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
Touchdown, LA!
Quentin Johnston.
74 yards.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Here's Fields.
Open man, this is Lewis. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
It's a gain of 20.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
To throw is Fields.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Fields now to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's 3rd down.
To the air again, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Fields
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
And the Saints first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Now Herbert following the turnover. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 29.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10.
Herbert.
38-yard line.
Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here, Herbert. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. That is caught by Stewart. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
49 yards. First down, Saints.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Now Cook running right. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Fields. Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
4 yards to go.
331.
Back to throw. Fields. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 45 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Crocker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Crocker. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Cook again. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Saints are able to extend their lead.
Chargers 32. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, good move. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Caught by Turner. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
46-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Turner is there for another one. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Saints' 40-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Hutchins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Now it's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is down to a field goal.
42.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. The visitors' offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Now Fields. He completes it to Olave. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 28 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
22 yards. First down, Saints.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd down and 4.
11-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Now it's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
Here we go.
Cook going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 3-yard line.
Fields going to hold on to it. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll try to run with Hall. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chargers getting set to go. We had a high-scoring first half, and that really has continued here into the second half.
If you like defense, there's no way you can continue to watch this, but you probably are with your fingers spread, right? Watching them through those eyes, trying to say, my goodness, when can they stop someone? But this game is so much fun if you're watching it because the competitiveness of both offenses going at each other has been a blast.
A lot of entertainment. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert running left off the option. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
At the Saints' 43-yard line.
Herbert now. That's complete to Turner. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. Turner's got it. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Fields. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
331.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And we have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the passing numbers are just dizzying at this point. That last completion is going to put him over 600 yards now for the game as he just continues to do whatever he wants when he drops back to pass. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Set. Go. Run. Go.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go. 331. 330. Press. Bunch right. Sit high.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 77 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Go.
On 4th down, Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him. And
under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. Looking to put a drive together. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Let's go.
They snap it to Fields. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Again, it's Cook. And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
59. Quit. Set. No ball. Kappa.
Here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Turner. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Here comes second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here we go, first and goal.
Set. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1.
Herbert
brings up second and goal.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Herbert. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And they will get back to it in one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now
he's got a man complete. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Chargers, 47.
Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers down by 15. 90 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Throwing, Herbert. Johnston hauls it in. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool you and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Chargers, first down.
Now Herbert. This pass into the hands of Turner. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Chargers, first down. First and goal.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Here now, second and goal.
Set. You got motion there. 300.
Herbert gonna throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good. So that will get them back within 1 score. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Going for the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Herbert now. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on down.